Hello teachers, this is the last video. I decided to share some concepts and examples for vocabulary, rubric, and lesson plan. Well, let's check them. Well, vocabulary, the definition is a list or collection of words and phrases usually alphabetically arranged and explained or defined. Lexicon. Assume or stock of words employed by a language, group, individual or work in a field of knowledge. Well, this is only an idea, but you have to upload in the activity 1. So this is, for example, describing people's appearance. You need to check that. In this lesson, you will learn how to use certain adjectives and words to describe people's physical appearance. Well, we need to check the pictures. Okay. So this is an example that what you have to bring me on the platform. Here we have another activity that is an exercise. What is how you are going to be sure that your students have learned what you taught. So, example, in this pre-intermediate vocabulary lesson about describing people's appearance, students will learn common adjectives and words used to describe people's physical appearance. Okay, here you have some examples. Then, rubric. A rubric is a type of scoring guide that assesses and articulates specific components and expectations for an assignment. Rubrics can be used for a variety of assignments: research papers, group projects, portfolios, and presentations. What are the benefits? Rubrics help instructors because it assesses assignments consistently from student to student, save time in grading both short-term and long-term, give timely, effective feedback, and promote student learning in a sustainable way. Clarify expectations and components of an assignment for both students and a course teaching assistant. Refine teaching methods by evaluating rubric results. We have benefits for the students too. So they can understand expectations and components of an assignment, become more aware of their learning process and progress, improve work through timely and detailed feedback. Something that you need to take into consideration. Well, when developing rubrics, consider the following. Although it takes time to build a rubric, time will be saved in the long run as grading and providing feedback on student work will become more streamlined. A rubric can be a fileable PDF that can easily be emailed to students. It is important that students know what you are evaluating, teacher. Rubrics are most often used to grade reading assignments, but they have many other uses. They can be used for oral presentations. They are a great tool to evaluate teamwork and individual contribution to group tasks. Rubrics facilitate peer review by setting evaluation standards. Have students use the rubric to provide peer assessment on various tasks. Students can use them for self-assessment to improve personal performance and learning. Encourage students to use the rubrics to assess their own work. Motivate to improve their work by using rubric feedback to resubmit their work incorporating the feedback. Then you have here an example. This is for evaluating an essay, right? So we have the features, what you are checking, quality of writing, grammar usage, and mechanics. We have here the 1, 2, 3, 4 score, and obviously the description for each point we are checking. Then, finally, we have what is a lesson plan. Well, a lesson plan is a teacher's daily guide for what students need to learn, how it will be taught, and how learning will be measured. Lesson plans help teachers to be more effective in the classroom by providing a detailed outline to follow each class period. This ensures every bit of class time is spent teaching new concepts and having meaningful discussions, not figuring it out by teachers. Well, so we have some ideas related to a successful lesson plan. We need to check lesson objectives, we need to check related requirements, we need to check lesson materials, lesson procedure, assessment method, and the lesson reflection. Okay, here you have an example what I was telling you. Then finally we have the references. Be free to check them. And teachers, you are professional and expert. So thanks for your attention. Have a nice day. Bye.